All the new development should be raking in revenue for the city, new restaurants, bars, shops, and hotels. But critics say all the tax breaks and abatements are having the opposite effect.
Just days after the announcement, every hotel room in the downtown area was booked. Those who missed out are getting creative about their accommodations.
Shocking allegations against a local teacher. Coming up, I'll tell you about the text messages police say he sent to a 12-year-old student.
The streets are still closed, the construction equipment still here, long after the project was supposed to be completed. I'm David Faubuck, and coming up, I'll tell you about the surprising oversight that may be to blame.
A sunny, peaceful afternoon at Point State Park. But in just a few weeks, this popular area of rest and recreation will turn into a stage for protest and demonstration. Several groups, including those from the Thomas Merton Center, are mobilizing their troops, gearing up for next month's G20 summit.
In terms of, it appears like they're on, they're two different entities, and really it's all the same thing. I mean, it's just discussion on global issues and bringing things to bear on global issues, and I think there should be a better bridge between the two processes.
We don't want to see violence and bloodshed. We don't want to see the point marred with that, because we're Pittsburghers too. We're waiting to hear from the city about permit issues. We have applied, and I'm hoping to get more information here tonight as to what the status is of those applications.
The David L. Lawrence Convention Center will play host to leaders from around the world, but security restrictions will prevent protesters from getting anywhere near the building. Police are prepared for large-scale chaos. Thousands of officers from across the country will converge here.
Mayor Luke Ravenstahl says that those who have applied for permits to protest during the G20 summit should get an answer by next week. He's already approved one demonstration for Wednesday the 23rd at Point State Park.
With 1/4 of the Wild Things season under their belts, let's take a look at how they've fared thus far. The 2008 Wild Things opened their regular season with a 2-game series at Chillicothe. The Wild Things dropped the season opener 6-5. Washington Wild Things outfielder Chris Sidak hit his first home run of the season in the defeat. The Wild Things dropped Game 2 of the series, but did receive a solid outing from starter J.J. Hollenbeck. A solid 6-inning performance from him, allowing only 1 earned run in his season debut. Washington returned home for a 3-game set against the Traverse City Beach Bums. After dropping the home opener, Hollenbeck delivered his 2nd strong outing in a row, shutting out the Beach Bums through 6 innings. The Wild captured their first victory of the season, 5-1. Hollenbeck finished the day with an impressive 7 strikeouts while issuing no free passes. Despite dropping the last game in the home series, the Wild Things bullpen had an impressive day. Dan Horvath and Ian Heisel combined to throw for 4 scoreless innings of relief. Washington traveled to Kalamazoo for a 3-game series. After seeing a 9th-inning rally fall just short in the 2nd game of the series, the Wild Things bats woke up in the series finale. And the Wild Things used a 12-hit attack on their way to a 14-8 victory. Aaron Ledbetter got the win, while Jacob Dempsey drove in 5 runs and hit his first home run of the season. Returning home for their 2nd homestand of the season, the Washington Wild Things began a 3-game set against the Florence Freedom.
We're here with 205 new champion, right? You won the belt there at Yankee Lake, or did you have it and you retained it?
I had it, but actually it was just a featured fight.
Okay, just a featured fight. Adam Milstead with his 2-round destruction over Garrett Conway. Also here was stand-em-up's own Ed worst case scenario Lattimore, coming off his upset win for Wesley Triplett at Sokol Club, and then he had what is it, 1-rounder in
One-round knockout.
DC. Nice. That was interesting. I think a lot of people were kind of surprised how you handled Triplett at that point.
I was surprised.
So, Adam, how'd you feel about your fight?
I felt good, yeah. Pretty much I just did everything that I said I was going to do. I went in there and told myself I was going to stand up with him, and he wanted to stand, and that's pretty much how it went down.
Yeah, it really did. I was very surprised by. If you look comfortable. I mean, I've seen you spar a lot. I've been following you, doing a lot of filming and stuff. So I knew your hands were good, but you did some things in there that I haven't seen before. I don't know if you've seen where the Charlie horse punch to the straight right hand, that kind of thing. I mean, we talk about doing that. Sometimes we do it in sparring, but we don't actually throw that in a fight. And it was effective for you. That first time you did it, he was as surprised as we were, really.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like to have fun. Basically, when I go pro, I'm just going to have a lot more fun because I'll have a lot more weapons. But it's the same thing. I mean, I'm just in there just having fun, basically.
Is that something that you work a lot, or is it just you just kind of were doing it?
No, you're in there and you're thinking, you're like, okay, how can I get his hands to drop? And I'm thinking, well, what if I just go down, boom, tap the leg like I'm going to shoot, and then pop back up to the top? And maybe that was going to work. So thought I'd give it a shot. I didn't think he would capitalize on it.
You are watching Pittsburgh Sports Talk on WBGN, hosted by Tank Tantlinger, Mike Sasson, Chris House, Melissa Stokowski, and the rest of the PST team.
Pittsburgh Sports Talk, how you doing, folks? I'm Mike Sasson.
I'm House.
Right here, Peter King, SI.com, put together a list of the players of the decade. We just did the offense. Now, in the next couple days, we're going to be celebrating the end of this decade. We're going to be coming up with all-time Steelers, the Pit, Pirates, Penguins, all those kind of stuff, and also some other stuff, because coming up in a couple days, we're going to come up with the scumbag team of the NFL decade. So we'll be doing that.
Hint, hint. I'm on it.
Yeah, he's the manager of the all-time.
I'm the manager. I'm the president. Yeah. I'm the CEO.
Just a total scumbag.
I'm a whole bag of poop.
Yep. All right, now we go with the defense. Now, a surprising one nationally.
I want to hear this.
Okay, but he got on as a defensive end, Aaron Smith.
Wow.
Here's
nice.
This is Peter King's explanation.